Do you have an idea that there is a difference between hydration and moisturization? Yes, we usually hear about moisturization all the time in the hair community. But have you cared to know that there's a difference between hydration and moisturization? So in this video, I'll be sharing with you the difference between hydration and moisturization. So don't you think you want to know about it? I know you do. So hop in the video and please watch the end because I've been dropping nuggets, things that are so confusing in the hair community that you never knew about. And before that, I want you to like this video. It gets across to other people who want to know about this I'm about to share with you. And subscribe to the family because I'll be doing more of these hair care tips for us today. So let's go into the video. So now, there's a difference between hydration and moisturization. Like I already said, we always talk about moisturization, forgetting that there is also something called hydration. So let's note the difference between both of them. Hydration is about absorption of water into your hair. Moisturization is about water retention. So moisturization is about anything that you can do to retain moisture or you can use to retain water in your hair shaft. So now you know the difference between hydration and moisturization. So another thing there is that we do not know how to get this thing done properly because most times you will moisturize and our hair still gets brittle, I have still braids and is still not in good shape, is still not healthy. So how are we getting it wrong? So I'm about to share with you how to hydrate your hair properly because that is the secret. Because if you do not know how to hydrate your hair properly, your hair won't be moisturized. Your hair will still look brittle, will still break. So I will share with you on the best method on how to hydrate your hair and how to sit in that moisture in your hair. So stay with me and as I show you how to go about it. There are two different methods I'm going to share with you on how to hydrate your hair. Normally, when we hydrate our hair, we pour water on our hair and we tend to sit in that moisture with some certain oils like butters to sit in that moisture. But I think we are getting it all wrong there because at the end of the day, our hair still looks brittle and dry. So the two methods of hydrating your hair is through heat. So true heat is that when you apply the water content into your hair, you can use this. I'll be sharing that on the screen. Things that you can use to apply heat on your hair. I use the plastic nylon to do that. So when I apply the water into my hair, the water content into my hair, then I cover it up with the plastic nylon. Because now I'll be showing some secrets. The hair shaft has three layers. The hair shaft has the cortical, it has the cortical is the outer layer, and the cortex is the middle layer, while the medulla is the innermost layer. But where we do get it wrong is that we only allow water to penetrate only to the cortical without going into the cortex. And if the water content doesn't go into the cortex of the hair, your hair will not be properly hydrated. So that is why we get it all wrong. After moisturizing our hair still gets dried up. Then when you allow that water to go through the cortical, then into the cortex. So at this point, you will say that your hair is properly hydrated. So how do we go about this? We go about this by applying heat into our hair. By this heat process, this water content goes into the hair cortical. So that is why it is good that you use any form of heat to allow this water to penetrate through your hair shaft. So after applying my water into my hair, I use that plastic bag to cover up my hair and I stay like few minutes, like 30 minutes, as long as I want, like 30 minutes is okay. You can go as far as 1 hour. Then by then, this water must have penetrated into your hair cortex. By this, you have a well hydrated hair. So you can go in with your conditioner when you apply this water content into your, then cover up with a plastic bag. Though when it must have penetrated into your hair cortex, then what the next stage is apply your butter or your oil. This acts as a water preserver. It retains that moisture that has already gone into your hair shaft, thereby giving no room for escape of this water. So you see that moisturization is about filling in that water content. So this butter, like oils, are there to sit in that water so that it won't escape, so that your hair can stay moisturized for days, for weeks, and you still have a healthy hair. Because when your hair is not fully moisturized, that is when you start having hair breakage. That is how when you start having. That is when your hair starts getting dried up. So you see that it's about knowing the process, the tricks on how to hydrate your hair and moisturize your hair. That is why I decided to make this video for us to understand that there is a difference between hydration and moisturization, and also that there is a proper step on how to go about. Because if you miss this step, you will not have a proper moisturization process. So the heat method is one way to properly hydrate your hair. So let's go to the next method on how to properly hydrate your hair too. So the next step on how to hydrate your hair properly is to wash your hair with your shampoo. Yes. So we all know that washing our hair is taking up dirt from our hair, but that is not the only thing it does. Washing our hair also is another good way to hydrate your hair. So washing our hair with shampoos is a good way to hydrate our hair properly. So it's not all about removing the dirt on our hair or the debris on our hair. It is another good way to hydrate our hair properly. So anytime you're washing your hair, you are doing two things. You are washing your hair and removing the debris from your hair. You are also hydrating your hair properly. So that shampoo is another good way to hydrate your hair. It has some ingredients that opens up your hair shaft, so which allows water to penetrate into the hair cortex. So so that is another good way to hydrate your hair. So when washing your hair, you are also hydrating your hair. So when applying heat method, you are also hydrating your hair. You can use the heat method after shampooing your hair. You can also use the heat method in between wash days, like when you are not washing your hair and you want to moisturize your hair. You can also use the heat method instead of going to wash your hair. You just use the heat method, apply the water on your hair, then use a conditioner, then use a nylon cap or whatever thing you use to apply those heat over up your hair. So these are the two methods that I have confirmed that you can use to hydrate and moisturize your hair properly. The thing now is that you cannot do without hydration and you cannot do without moisturization. These two things go hand in hand. Yes, because after hydrating your hair, you need to lock in that moisture, and that is where moisturization comes. And you cannot moisturize your hair without hydrating your hair. What are you locking in when you don't have the water content in your hair? So you see that you need hydration. So both of them go hand in hand, hydration and moisturization. So in this video, I'm sure that I've not been able to confuse you, but convince you that there is a difference between hydration and moisturization. And these both things go hand in hand for you to have a proper and healthy hair. So that is why I brought this video to you, to enlighten you, for you to know how to handle your hair and know how to care for your hair. So if it's interesting to you, I want you to like this video because it helps algorithm to share this video, to spread this video to other people who also want to know how to care for their hair just as we already do. And I want you also to do something else for me too. I want you to subscribe. Don't you want to join this family? Because you learned something good today. You learned something beneficial to you. Don't you want to learn again tomorrow? So that is why I want you to subscribe. Because when you subscribe, you get notified anytime I release a video. Hit that notification bell. And I see you in the next video, lovelies. Bye.